Are the 20s supposed to just feel like endless suffering? Is that the entirety of it? There's so many good things, don't get me wrong, there's so much beauty, there's so many moments that are so beautiful that are just to make life worth living, and you feel it and you embody it in those moments, and then it's like the moments where that's not happening. Does anybody else feel like there's this hole? Okay. Roller coaster. It's okay, I got you, you got me. Hip slip, if we're not too careful. That hole, that heartbreak hole, that heartbreak Grand Canyon meteor pitted soul-sucking black hole. What do you do about it? How do you fix it? I try. I think we all do. I think we all really, really try. I don't know why I'm just being a downer. Being a Debbie Downer. I'm not a Debbie Downer. I'm not. I like to live optimistically. I do my best. I like to live positively. I like to dance. I like to dance when people are watching, especially when people are watching. I like to live freely. I like to experience newness. I like the unknown. I admire so much of the unknown, and yet I let it intimidate me so much. Why do the things that we admire most intimidate us the greatest? That was said by me, quoted by me, written by me just now. I feel like pre-20s didn't feel this heavy. It's like everything just started to like purge itself, like all the mental stuff, like anxiety, depression, PTSD, panic attacks, just started to crawl its way out at 21 or whenever it was. I really started to experience it initially, and it's just been 5 years of trying my best, trying our best in our 20s. And I feel like I try to give this advice so frequently, like to just not take too seriously what the gods made for fun, quoted by Alan Watts. I say it all the time, and I try my best to live by it myself. And I love that quote because at the end of the day, like, I really do just be thinking about how there's just like an endless, limitless amount of existence beyond in the universe, and how we are in the one, we got stuck on the one that has to pay taxes and that has cancer. We're not just out, you know, like an avatar, just frolicking in the blue waters and smelling the roses and, you know, not having to worry about anything else. We're smelling the roses still, but while thinking about the 10K in debt that we owe Capital One, how much can you really enjoy the roses when that is always on the back burner? I'm seriously about to just lash you guys. Oopsies. I don't know why I'm standing like this. I don't know if it's like my ADHD that's just like, I'm like, I'm crouched. I don't even know if this lighting's good. I don't even know. I'm looking at the viewfinder, but oh my God, I'm not even in focus. That's embarrassing. This whole rant, I haven't even been in focus. I'm a fairly happy person. I try. I'm a fairly happy person. I try. How happy can you be? That's what happened. That's what you say after that. I'm sometimes hard on myself for how intensely I experience emotions because of the painful ones, the ones that hurt, the ones that cut so deep, and I hold on to them. It's like I have an attachment to my emotions. I don't want to let them go because they're comfortable, because I had just fluctuating emotions my entire life with just a not very stable, healthy home life and childhood, and maybe it comes from my mom always being all over the place with her emotions, and not like bipolar or anything, but I feel so deeply. I feel like I'm hard on myself for that sometimes because of the hard ones, but for the beautiful ones, like, I talk about this with my best friend Emma all the time, like the way that we are able to just immerse ourselves, our entire beings into something so small, like these little moments. Like, oh God, what was something that I saw the other day that I just like, oh my God, that makes me so happy. I don't know, just like little things, like when I'm out walking my dog, when I'm just sitting in the grass, which I do that often because I get bored of walking and I just want to sit sometimes. And there's not a lot of grass in LA, and I find myself, since being in Iowa, just taking moments to really stop and sit in someone's front yard just because their grass looks nice. They look like they got nice grass, nice sittable grass, like it would feel good down here. That's what I'd be thinking when I'm passing your front yard. I get it, I get it, I get it. The Home Depot dads and their yards and really making them look fresh. Oh my god, like this is one of those moments. Nights, hold on. Let's see if I can get it. She is just loving. Wait, is it showing? I think she's being all shy now, but she was just snuggled up with her new toy. Yes, yes, you can go for it. Oh, oh, are you snuggling it? Huh? Have you gone soft? You've always been soft, but you usually rip and tear those things apart. You were just so precious. See what I mean? One of those moments. That was one of them. That made me happy. I'm trying to record myself more. I'm doing the splits. Yeah. Are you impressed, Nate? My floors are really slippery. I have no rugs. I don't have a mattress. My dog is giving me attitude, and the list just goes on and on. You need those? What you need is a Xanax. I'm kidding. This is what living alone has been. It's been fun, don't get me wrong. It's actually been a lot of fun. I'm having fun. Ooh. Aww. Aww. Got a text from an old friend and an email that my Amazon package is delivered. Nothing exciting, it's my dog's food. And a gua sha. I've been feeling like I've been getting like a double chin pretty bad because I broke my gua sha. Because I break things. Oh my god, I broke so many dishes at work this weekend. Oh, she's playing with her toy again. I think I need to just show this to a psychiatrist and ask, is this ADHD or ADD? Let me know. You'd think I'm like drunk or something. It is 5 o'clock. Yeah, but I've been trying not to drink on my own so much at my new apartment, and I was just kind of like, ooh, a glass of wine here, a glass of wine there. Nothing too crazy, you know? There is a bar downstairs, so there's been 2 nights where I've kind of explored a little bit. It's been fun, but just with everything that I think I've been trying to explain, and not very well, just like that sadness. It's like, how do you be happy? How do you really be happy when you had to leave your entire life? What I had in LA was my past 4 years was aged 21 to 25, and all the friendships and the community I made, like that's all I've known as an adult. Had to leave my whole life behind and come back to a place I never thought I would live again, that I never wanted to live again, which, don't get me wrong, there have been a lot of good things that have happened since I moved back, and that's not even the beginning. That's not even the most life-altering part. That's not even the hardest part. The hardest part is that your only parent, because you're fatherless, just got a mom. Your mom is dying. How do you be happy? How do you... I feel like this whole, ever since I found out about my mom last year, I explained those moments, those good moments where nothing matters. I feel like that's like all I have that's keeping me going lately, because in the other moments it's like this cloud. This is why I've been wearing the glasses. I don't know when this is gonna just become a mess. And on top of it, I'm trying. The only thing I have going for myself that I know I want to do is creating content and having an online presence and sharing my life, my stories, in hopes that it can benefit someone else, help someone else. I've seen it already with my ASMR channel. There have been so many people that I've been able to be there for, and I want to do that. I can't focus on that when I also have to focus on bartending and paying my bills, and also on the days that I do have off, I'm spending hours and hours at the hospital, constantly between surgeries and chemo and appointments and checkups and scans and MRIs, and I had therapy this morning. I let out so much this morning. Oh God, I feel like I explained how I'm very emotional, and there was a minute there, like for a few weeks, I don't know, like I don't even know how long. I just feel like I've just been kind of numb. And I finally, and I just realized that the other day, like, oh my God, I haven't cried. And I like crying. I like letting it out. I don't want to keep it all in here. I'm happy to cry. It feels good to me sometimes. And I did. I cried a lot this morning. Just want to let anyone out there know, if you're watching this, it's okay to cry. If you're not someone who does it, I get it. I've come to know people, and I've come to fall in love with people who aren't as emotional, and I've come to admire and learn about it, and realize that it's not, human nature is not as linear as we all perceive it to be sometimes. We all get sucked into our own little worlds, you know, like when you're driving and you finally decide to like take a look to your left or to your right, and you see a whole other life right next to you, and it just hits you like, oh my God, like what are they doing? Like I wonder what they're doing. What is going on in their life? What's their life about? Yeah, we just sometimes get so consumed into our own ways and the things that we just know, and just kind of make assumptions sometimes that like this is how things are, this is the way things should be, and however we grieve and handle things, go about life, you know, it's all something that we do with the tools that we have. And those tools come from just the life that we have lived so far, the life that we have led, the lessons we have learned, the wisdom that we have been taught, and all we can do is do our best. I don't even know if I'm going to post this. I just kind of whipped out my camera and just started talking and venting, and I don't know what this is right now, what's happening here, but it's hard. I know it's hard. It's hard for all of us. I am not special. I know that there's so much worse happening in the world. There are situations and lives amongst my own that are also facing difficulties and hardship, and none of us are alone. None of us are alone. I feel like I am alone in this apartment. I think I'm just having this like thing happen at age 25, my first time living alone. I don't know, I'm like going through something. I don't know if it's that like frontal lobe thing, having a little dance in my head, just like being like, And I, yep. I don't even know where I was when I ended this, where I left off. I do not have another card. I also have a broken radio in my car, and my bumper is falling off, and that, it just never ends. It never ends. We're gonna go like this. I'm done with this ramble, I think. The point of this was I just wanted to live transparently as fuck on social media the best that I can, and I want to make it clear that we're all fucking clueless. We're all trying to figure it out. We're all experiencing every emotion on the scale that exists. It's okay to not know sometimes where you're at on that scale, and what to do when you're at certain parts of that scale, the really hard parts, or you know, the really high parts, or especially the in between where you're just like, what the fuck am I doing? What do I do? How am I supposed to feel? You can feel however you want, babe. Feel whatever it is that you need to feel, and just know that we're all feeling with you. We're all feeling, or we're not feeling. It just is what it is. Do whatever you gotta do to not let that hole consume you, or let that cloud follow you everywhere, you know? Sometimes you just gotta be like, bye bitch. Bye bitch. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, alone, alone. You know? I don't know what to do with my day now. What do I do with my life? Is so fucking, it just fucks. Life fucks. Life fucks. Sometimes it fucks good, sometimes it fucks not so good. But we shouldn't take it so seriously. We just do our best. So keep doing your best, bestie. It's literally in your name. Keep fucking going. And I don't know what I'm gonna do after this video and what this channel is gonna look like, but I hope some of it is relatable and helpful and not so sad. Just real. Because that is hard to find these days, especially considering now on YouTube you have to put, before you post a video, if there's any AI or if it's altered content or if it's literally real content. I'll just give you a little close-up of my Cyclops zit. This is as real as it gets. I don't even know. God, that's probably gonna look horrible, and I don't even know if I'm gonna put that in there. I think that's it. I think that's all I got for the rest of this. I need to go walk my dog. Anyways, my name's Bree, and welcome to my life, my journey, doing this shit, doing this life thing that we're all doing. I hope you enjoy and decide to stick around. All my love, you got this. See you in my next video. I'm feeling fine